Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for March 1st, 2026. We've got campaign features, include extra oomph, include from the throne, and each player starts with a scrap in place of an estate. I'm pretty sure I've seen from the throne, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't remember seeing extra oomph before. First action you play, each turn is played twice. Okay, yeah, I was kind of thinking it'd be something like that. Extra oomph. The start of your turn, +1 coin. All right. Well then, so what all do we have on the board? We've got scrap. Is it only trashing? Draw is scrying pool, potentially cursed village, werewolf. Maybe you can do something with tactician. Plus actions, cursed village. That's it, I guess. Oh, well, I guess there's also the from the throne thing can give you plus actions if you start with like a wishing well or a scrying pool or an alley, grand market. And then gains, grand market is plus buy. Scrap can give you net gains if you gain the right stuff. Sculptor is gains, tactician is plus buy, and populate is a lot of gains. Okay, so I think mostly the goal here is going to be to play a bunch of grand markets. That seems like the primary payload, I guess. And yeah, draw-wise, getting some scrying pools would be good. Potentially you can skip over potion and just do that through populate. Hitting an early populate would certainly be good. You only need to hit 9 essentially because of the extra oomph. The opening options are a lot more involved here because of the combination of starting with the scrap and the extra coin each turn. I'm also wondering about like whether it makes sense to trigger a shuffle. We can get a 5 next turn if we don't trigger a shuffle, so probably not. Like picking up a sculptor seems good. In which case, probably scrap. Probably scrap for... Getting an alley would probably be good. Alley as Way of the Mole is potentially quite nice, depending on, you draw. So maybe coin horse. Get an alley, get a sculptor. Oh, we get to play it twice. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I forgot about that part. Hold on. Well, mulling it is pretty interesting, but I think if I didn't have another estate in hand, I would do that, but I do, so we could... Oh man, this... maybe we should trigger a shuffle and hit 5. Get that sculptor. Oh my god. This is too much. Okay, well, I mean, we're definitely double playing the scrap. Much is clear. Definitely trashing an estate. I don't know. I mean, we could. I'm not sure I even necessarily want two sculptors. It wouldn't be bad. Hmm. I mean, if we got... What if we just got an alley and triggered the shuffle, and then we know next turn we could, like, if we want to, we could mold the alley to start the turn, and then... Didn't have a great way to draw back up, though. Yeah, I don't know. There's way too many options here. Okay, I think... Like, we could take card twice. Maybe we go card, horse. Getting the horses seems really good with the throne thing as well. Okay. And now... I think I'm just going to go card, horse again. I think getting further through the shuffle is good. Okay, and we did hit 5. I think I'm just going to take the sculptor. I would like an alley, but... Okay. So we're definitely just playing the horse twice. Normally... Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I was wondering if we were going to get to do. Is populate on turn 2. What? That's outrageous. Okay, so we got scrap estate down there. We can... No, we don't. We have scrap copper. Right, we only had 2 estates. So, So drawing that scrap isn't so obviously good. I'm thinking about, we sculpt cargo ship and then we populate. And then we get to cargo ship. Probably scrying pool. It could be grand market. We'll keep the horse in the deck. And I miscounted. Okay, hold on. I said the 9 thing earlier, but then I was like including this coin in that 9. We do need to draw the scrap. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Scrying pool on the cargo ship. I don't think the order... Well, okay, here's why the order matters. Cursed Village. If we were going to get a card trashed by Cursed Village, what card would we want it to be? War... Like... War will only trash the 3s and 4s. Locust will trash whatever. Definitely don't want it to be Grand Market. And we probably don't want it to be Cursed Village either, because Mole into Cursed Village is really quite good. Probably the most expendable things would be Cargo Ship or Scrap. Well, those are 3 and 4s. Like, really, we should gain... Maybe we should just gain all the 5s. Like, if we want Cursed Village more in the deck than any of these other 5s, just gain all 3 of the 5s and then the Cursed Village. That could be correct. Werewolf, Tactician, Sculptor, Cursed Village, Misery. Okay. Market, Alley, Scrap, Cargo Ship. Okay. Scrying pool away. And we actually have like a high action density already because of the populate. This is so crazy. Oh my god. Alright. I'm probably just buying Populate again. Cursed Village is almost certainly not drawing. Hard to see how it would. We have another cargo ship. No, we don't. No. We have 2 cargo ships. Okay. I don't think we can play the Tactician. We're going to get 4 coins from Grand Market Cargo Ship. We could get a couple more coins from Scrap. But still not... Two coppers down there, plus the alley, which counts towards this count, which always confuses me. And then... What's the other card that's down there? Oh, it's... No? Oh, it's a horse. Right, the horse from last turn. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's a sculptor, too. Okay. So 5 coins. We need 5 more coins. The sculptors can get us some more money, though not as easily non-terminally. Yeah, I don't think we can possibly play with the Tactician here. Which means we could discard it, but we could also scrap it. Yeah, we played the horse last turn. That's right. Okay. I'd like to attack with the werewolf, so I don't want to I don't want to discard that. Hmm. Just discard copper for now. I know I don't need it anyway. There's no way this is drawing. Let's just play it. I think Scrap Tactician does make the most sense. We definitely want to take action. Should probably take card as well. Card action. Coin. Do we go Silver Horse? Maybe we don't need the buy. I guess we probably don't. Three, four, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 potentially. Yeah, we might need the buy. This depends on what we want to sculpt. Oh man, this is too insane. I can't deal with it. I'd like to scrap a copper. Like, I think it would be good to start chipping away at that. So that's... We're going to have 3 actions, 2 actions. We're going to have to sculpt at least 1 silver. Looks like. I'm going to... We're going to draw the card before we gain this silver. So unless we're scrapping another one of these things, yeah, I think it doesn't make sense to gain silver. Okay. I want to play that. Guess we could also gain a silver and then scrap it. Six, 7, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I wonder if there was a world where if we didn't gain this horse and gain the silver instead, we could have double populated. Not sure that I actually want to do that, to be fair. I'm just gonna take another silver, scrap a copper. And then we buy... Yeah, I didn't really... I don't know. This is probably not correct, but whatever. Populate. Cargo ship the scrying pool. And then, similarly to before, I think we add the 5s first. Boop, boop. Then the cursed village. Okay, didn't do anything. Grand Market, Alley, Wishing Well, Scrap, Cargo Ship. And then... could be like double Wishing Well just to try to make sure our scrying pools draw well. Like we drew really well last turn, but there's not a, it's not guaranteed that that happens again. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I've actually seen Werewolf of like a relevant way before like that. Bot just buys province. I feel like I can do better than top decking a silver for them, but okay. Let's alley some coppers, I guess. And that's 4 out of 6 coppers already, so our Wishing Well is not terribly likely to find anything in particular. I guess I'll just play the horse. Okay, so we now have 3 scraps, and we've got extra other stuff. We could start scrapping some of that stuff. Like, I don't know that we need 3 cargo ships, for example. I'm down to just go card action horse on this one. You need to start playing some Wishing Wells. We have another scrying pool, we have another Grand Market, we have a couple more coppers. How many silvers do we have? 2 silvers. Yeah. This is... maybe we need to play one of these werewolves. For draw. We got another scrying pool down there somewhere. But... I'm gonna play one more of these. Hey! Good job. Yeah, I just didn't want to spend the terminal space on draw, but... might be necessary. I guess... oh, we found the silver. Okay, so we've got... scrying pool, tactician... one more scrap. No, we played the other scrap. Scrying pool, tactician... silver... Grand Market... something. Other Wishing Well? No. Damn it. Whatever. Good job. Okay. Now we really don't want to find that scrying pool, huh? Well, that could be okay. We just leave it on top. Could just leave it on top. Nine. All right. I think we scrap the tactician again. We have anything down there that we want to draw? I mean, like I said, we have the scrying pool, but we don't really need to find that this turn. I guess it's probably fine if we do. I don't think we need buy. Oh, we drew a copper. Okay. Let's just do that. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, and then as much as 19. We could play cargo ship, scrap, and 3 sculptors all terminally if we wanted to. Oh, you want to play that anyway. We could also just like buy Grand Market Populate or something. Scrap a copper. Kind of don't want that much silver in the deck, admittedly. Maybe it's fine. We are going to have all these scraps. All right, here we go again. Oh, now we've got the scrying pool on top if we get hit with the wrong thing here. Well, I'm still gonna... I think it doesn't actually matter. I'm still gonna do this, but okay. I don't care about that. Buy Grand Market. Okay, we don't have to worry about war. What was the other card that was down there? Was it another scrap? Another silver? I don't know. That looks like a good card for you to have on top. Again, I'm sure these cursed villages are never drawing, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it. We have 1 silver in the discard. Okay. Probably scrapping the tactician again, so we could just do that. I think I will not gain another silver. We have plenty of silver in the deck. So, oh. Well, we've got a lot of wishing wells left. Maybe we can wish for wishing well. Oh. Scrap silver. All right, if we were at this point to try to get cursed villages to draw, what would that look like? I mean, maybe we could get one of them to draw. Play 2 of them. Scrap silver, don't take card. Cargo ship. Playing the sculptor doesn't matter unless we're taking a scrap, which we could. Like scrap silver for action coin horse, scrap silver for action coin horse, or something like that. The cargo ship. So we'd be down to 1 silver, copper werewolf, and 3 cursed villages. Yeah, okay. This one draws 1 card. And then we can take another scrap. Or action coin horse. And we actually drew a bunch of cards with the curse village. How about that? And again, whoop-pow! Alright, what the heck else is down there? I have no idea at this point. More wishing wells. Well, now maybe not so much. We've seen 4 wishing wells. How much copper have we discarded? I don't know. Copper, silver, those seem like reasonably likely. We just trashed like 3 silvers and discarded another one. So maybe not silver. Yeah, maybe not silver. Okay. Copper, though. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have another scrying pool down there now. We've managed to bottom deck scrying pool 2 turns in a row. Again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, another cargo ship. All right, we don't really need that. Could sculpt yet another scrap. How do we win this game? Like, you know, we could totally double populate this turn. We probably could have done it last turn. Maybe we could have done it the turn before. We could totally do it here. So maybe having the second cargo ship is good. Yeah, maybe we stop here. We take another silver for the villager. We go populate. Oop. Oh no, wait. No, let's do that first. And we're still gonna have to do this. Envy. Okay. And then populate that aside. Oh, we're still gonna have to, well, whatever. This order almost certainly doesn't matter. Locusts trash the scrying pool. Of course. Of course. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. How about... Okay, piles are starting to get low. How about another alley? Looted. We have 6 alleys. Sure. Well, it's fine. We have a lot of cards in the deck. I think we should be able to win this turn. Populate is buy efficient for piling out. It's potentially money efficient for piling out too, depending on which piles we're targeting. Oh. Okay. So many cards. So many cards. I don't think we're gonna draw out the Cursed Villages this time. I'm gonna go ahead and play the horses. I don't have to think too hard about this. And let's cycle some coppers, I guess. Can anticipate triggering the shuffle and then wishing for copper. Scrap Tacticians again. Action. We might actually want the buys. We're gonna need to take that. Card action bind silver. How many scrying pools have we played? 3. So we do have another one down there. I guess we're okay to discard silvers. This scrying pool is not going to draw very much. It will get us to the end of the shuffle, hopefully. Not quite. Okay, well, we've got enough draw to get all the stuff anyway. Oh. Up. Nope. Okay, now can start scrapping werewolves. Triple populate is enough to end the game. Triple populate, double province. That's kind of a lot of money, admittedly. We have 9 buys. We have a lot of sculpting, so we could just like sculpt this stuff if we have enough actions. And we do have quite a few actions. Ten actions. Should be enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of assume that that's fine. We don't need card here. Action buy, coin, silver. I guess we take horse. It makes the wishing well only 50-50 to succeed, but it kind of offsets that. Buy, coin, silver, horse. Action buy, coin, silver, horse. Action buy, coin, silver, horse. Action buy, coin, silver, horse. And now I guess we scrap a horse. Six, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can take action here. We don't need it. I guess we go buy coin silver. And sculpt. Nine actions, 9 things to play, but we can sculpt. Well, no, we want to. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but I was looking at we have if I'd taken more actions off the scrap, I guess I could have sculpted cargo ships and played them. But I don't think it matters. I want to play the sculptors first so I don't have to do the cargo ship prompts. Anyway. Well, actually, I should think about if we populate twice. How many? 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 27. Plus 5 is 32. plus 22 is 54. Well, that is almost enough right there for triple populate double province, but we could, the point is we could double populate, like, and then just lower these piles a little bit. We clearly want to gain a cargo ship, and then another cargo ship, and a scrap. And then I guess we sculpt one of each of these, and then we only have to single populate. And then we can scrap the wishing well. Like, we're not going to be able to play all of this anyway, so go action, coin, silver, and then where'd my action go? Wait, what? Action, coin, silver. And then scrap another cargo ship for card, action, coin. Yeah, there was probably a slightly more efficient way to do this. But... oh, envious! I forgot about that. That cost 12 coins. Holy moly. Okay. So now we got to this point, it's actually slightly more efficient money-wise to buy this stuff. So I guess I'll do that. Oh, sure. Set it aside. And then buy some provinces. A duchy. How many turns was that? 6? I wonder if with better draws if we could have ended it in 5. Like, I know that sounds like a ridiculous thing to say. Like, the with better draws part, I mean. But, because the first 2 turns were insane. But we did keep bottom decking scrying pools. And while that didn't prevent us from having good turns, it might have prevented us from having better turns. I don't know. The bot never populated. I think the bot threw in the towel after. So, like, it's a lot of scrolling for 6 turns, or really 5.5, since the bot didn't take a 6th. It didn't see the scrap turn 1 like I did, and then it didn't have 2 estates turn 2. I'm not taking the horses is surprising. Gets a curse with Cursed Village. I'm not sure why it even took Cursed Village. Maybe the plan was like mole into Cursed Village draw or something. I don't know. And then turn 3, it's like, you know, oh, I only have 8 coins, can't populate. Yeah, fuck it. I think that's how I read this. Is like, you know, the opponent has already populated twice. Here I am. I can't populate yet. Like, this is cooked. I'm just gonna buy a province. That's you know. So I don't. In that sense, I don't blame the bot too much. I would have been like, if I were in that situation, I'd have been pretty tilted. Not that I think the bot is like actually tilted, but you know. But yeah, this is a completely insane kingdom. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.